Alright, YouTube. It's time to do some more countersinking. This is the left wing video number 4 in this mess of a playlist. No, not a mess of a playlist. We're going to be countersinking holes in the Spar flanges. The instructions specifically call out to do a bunch of countersinking. Oh, right. Can't leave these holes with burrs because we did touch them with the reamer. So we've got to deburr all these holes that we enlarged from 94 thousandths to number 40. Okay. And then once we finish deburring, then we can probably do some... Oh no, we're doing nut plate attachments. Wow, I was so wrong. Yeah, oh, okay. So we're doing some of the nut plate attachments. And this is where I mentioned in the last video that despite my countersinking efforts, I countersunk some of these. And what's happening here is this, I'm working on some nut plates that go on the bottom of the spar, where an inspection panel is going to attach to the bottom of the wing. So basically the skin attaches to that flange, and there's a hole in the skin where you'll sort of screw on an inspection panel. And you want the skin to sit flush over top of the nut plates. So I wanted to be sure that my countersink depth was perfect. That way the skin could sit flush over top of the rivets that the nut plates are riveted in with. Now, the instructions call out for a lot more nut plates to be attached for the fuel tanks, because the fuel tanks are basically the inboard leading edge of this wing. About, I think it's like 4 or 5 feet of the wing is a fuel tank in the front. But those parts are on back order, and it's been about a month since I got the kit, and they're still on back order, or rather I don't have them yet, so I can't really put those on. And here's me checking to make sure, like, okay, yeah, that is what they want me to do. And so then I'm sort of going through and figuring out, all right, well, if I don't do this step now of attaching the other nut plates, what can I do that's not going to cause me difficulties later on? Because I don't want to attach something that's going to make it hard to attach something else down the road. So I said, all right, well, I guess I can continue the countersinking, and I did rivet some nut plates onto the end of the spar, but apparently they're for a HID ballast if you're going to use HID landing lights, which I'm not. So on the right wing, I will not even be countersinking those holes nor attaching those nut plates. And then from here on out, I just decided, all right, well, let's just countersink all the holes, because that's another instruction that's a little bit further down, and I can't, cause myself any problems by doing this now instead of later. So we're just going to go down both sides, or both top and bottom of this spar, countersinking all the way, and every few rivets checking to make sure that, give it a little QA. And I believe this is just one side. This is probably the top. And we'll get back to the bottom in the next video. See you then.